people, welcome to the Derby City Sports Review Show. I'm Will. You know what I'm saying? In the building with Will. We got T-Rock and the Don. What's going on, Don? We're going to let you go ahead. What's going on, man? Because you're grooving. I see you still grooving.
Yeah, I still had that beat in my head. I was feeling it. It was just bopping, bopping, bopping. But yeah,
I
all
know,
good this way.
I know
Slow
that's right.
motion. Good
Man, nothing wrong
weekend,
with
I
that.
must say. So yeah,
Good
all
weekend.
good.
Okay, we'll get to that in a little bit. Okay, has
Right.
to be. You know, he busted it out. That's good stuff. T-Rock, what's going on with you?
Oh, not a whole lot, man. Same old same, Still trying to get stuff moved in, but it's slowly but surely, man. Happy to be here. So
I know this right, man. We
needed
happy
a
to have
reprieve.
Right.
everybody here. So without a doubt. So big weekend of sports, but big weekend period. Happy birthday, Tasha Webb, 50th. You know what I'm saying? Was able to help celebrate that. You know what I'm saying? Big time. T Rock, we had to go pull his ass out, and
Yeah,
you
they
know
did.
it was a it,
They did. I was on the couch, dead sleep. Wake up, we
Mhm.
coming. I'm like, man, I am asleep. We coming. All right.
Hey man, if we just had to come get him. I'm like, come on, bro,
Yeah,
you gotta
buddy.
go do this. You gotta do this. But
I'm glad they did though.
yeah, we had fun, man. We had fun with a lot of our classmates. You know what I'm saying? We lost one of our classmates a couple of weeks ago. You know what I'm saying? That kind of stuff like that. So it was actually good to get out and see some of the fellow Bulldogs and things like that. So that was a great thing to do that. But Don, forget all that though, man. Forget all that. Tell us about your great weekend. And
uh,
who's got the TV up loud, man? I feel like Pizza Hut. Somebody said Pizza Hut.
Oh,
Is
you
that
still here? I'll turn it down.
T-Rock?
I thought I had it all the way down. My bad. Hold on.
You good? You good?
no, we heard stats, the commentators, the crowd, the
Caitlin Clark
commercials.
crying,
She just said she got fouled.
all that kind of stuff. So yeah,
Right.
tell
So
us
it
about your
was
weekend,
slow.
man.
I'm trying to think, saying wasn't too much, but just for the announcement, I'm going to have a grandson for the first time to add to my
Congratulations.
grandchildren.
Congratulations.
Yes.
Congratulations. That's big time.
Finally, a boy is coming.
Yeah, that's good stuff, man. That's congratulations to your family, your daughter, and everything like that. So, big time. I don't know if you heard it, Trav, but you put the little headsets on. Uh, if you get it on
Hold
right,
on.
that's all right. You
Right.
know, it's,
The
it-
the
it's his
L
first night
goes
with it.
on
I'm all
the L.
discombobulated now. There we go.
The L's on this side.
Yeah, he's
R's
good
on
now.
this side.
Well, congratulations to Don for he's got his grandson. He's gonna have a grandson, so we're congratulating him on that.
Oh yeah, congratulations, my man.
Appreciate it. September. All right. Yeah.
Yeah.
It'll
All
be
Hey,
here.
right.
before you blink, it's gonna be right here.
You know it.
I'm
Before you
trying to tell
blink.
you.
You know.
Yeah, my gosh. What's
Yeah,
up, D? How
buddy.
you doing? How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? Um, don't forget today, everybody, get the vote. Make sure you vote for the kiddos, man. We got the baseball and softball players of the week, pitchers of the week. Please make sure you vote. They deserve your vote. So go ahead and look at the polls. It's on the Players Club and it's on 54 Sports Network Facebook page. Go ahead and vote for them. Pretty much everywhere you're gonna find us is 54 Sports Network, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, X, and TikTok. You don't stop. And hats off to the YouTube. We on live tonight over YouTube also.
Right.
Hats off to them. Um, we started kind of slow. This rebranding, changing the whole page. As of we speak right now, last week we was able to come on live for our interview. So we had like 50, but I'm gonna tell you what, the weekend has been great so far. Now we got 300 subscribers on YouTube. So thank you guys for showing that love. Continue. We really appreciate that. We got some good things in store for you guys. So thank you, without a doubt for that. So like I said, vote for those kids. Follow, like, subscribe. Subscribe for the Facebook page. That's 99 cents. Don always tell y'all where they need to look at for this 99 cents.
I mean, look in the car, in your glove department, in your couch, at
Yep.
your nightstand.
Pants
In-
pocket.
right, somewhere. I mean, it's there. Just need to put it to good use. Y'all watch us anyway. Y'all might as well get some behind the scenes looks at the 54 crew.
That's right. That's right. Couldn't say it any better, man. Couldn't say it any better. That's what we like. So make sure you go ahead and follow, like, subscribe, all that good stuff for us. We really appreciate you. So y'all know what it is. Y'all know what time it is. I'm not even gonna need to talk about it, man. We gonna take this up. Oh, you know what? Travis didn't get this one.
That's
So we gonna do Travis. Before we talk about what's going on in the wrestling, Travis, what would be your dream match? And if dream match is past and present wrestling, you can, mix them up, all this kind of stuff. What is the dream match for you, Trav?
That's a good one. That is a good one. I would probably go with Stone Cold Steve Austin versus, let's see here. It'd be somebody of today that that's doing a thing. I would probably go. Honestly, this is going to be weird for everybody. Braun Breaker.
Braun Breaker.
And I'm gonna tell y'all
why.
why.
I was going to say, why is it weird for everybody? Go ahead, break it down.
Because Braun Breaker has just got basically called up to the main roster, right? Now, for those who don't know who Braun Breaker is the son of Rick Steiner from the Steiner Brothers. I don't know if y'all remember the Steiner Brothers, the tag team. He's the son of, you know what I'm saying, of Rick. The kid is really good. He's super aggressive. You know what I mean? And he's a very talented dude in the ring. So just the aggressiveness of the match is what I'd really want to see. Or something like that. So, yeah, I want to see how Stone Cold would handle that.
Tag team.
If I'm going tag team, I want to say all time would be Rock and Roll Express versus again, I'm going to go weird on this one too. Rock and Roll Express versus New Day.
New Day?
Yeah. I'll do you one even better. Fabulous Freebirds versus New Day.
Ooh.
And now here's why I say that. Because, when they still had Big E, they had the tag team belts, it was the Freebird rule. There were three of them in the Freebirds, right? Mm-hmm. So any two could go up and defend the tag team titles. So they made an official rule for that. So if there's three of y'all, two of y'all could just go wrestle. So the Fabulous Freebirds versus New Day, Freebird rules, that would be dope. As a matter of fact, Michael P. Hayes from the Fabulous Freebirds still works in WWE to this day.
Travis is dropping them jewels, baby. That's what it's about. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
I don't know what's in there, but yeah, he dropping the jewels big time. So before we got 2 minutes. What's going on, man? What's going on, Don? What's going on with the wrestling?
It's funny because he mentioned the Fabulous Freebirds. So that's they was in the Kerry Von Erich movie that they had. That's out right now. They had the Iron Claw. They had a presence in there. It was about back in the day when the Von Erichs taking on the Freebirds, and they had a feud against each other. Mm-hmm. So and by him saying that, it forever is in I won't say any wrestling there is. They know that now as anytime, 3 guys, like a group or whatever else, they can finish it with the tag team, and it's always called the Freebird rule now. It's kind of funny where they kind of created that out of nowhere. It's hilarious, but yeah, that's a good thing. Where the Von Erichs movie that's a good one to go check out. Just to throw it out there, the Iron Claw. But other than today, what you're looking at right now is looking forward to the King of the Ring and the Queen of the Ring that's coming this coming weekend.
Yeah, I'm waiting for the Queen. I'm waiting for the Queen of the
Ring. I'm telling you, you need to see some of the NXT too, and you already know who I'm talking about, Trav. Yeah.
Yeah, don't get me started.
I already know too.
Get me started on that.
Yeah, I was just looking at the other
people
day.
Who didn't watch wrestling are watching wrestling again. I can tell you that.
Oh yeah, it's on my timeline. It's on my everywhere.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
All right, let's just
Yeah.
let y'all know too before you. I know you're gonna do. I know we got a few seconds left, but Lyra Valkyria just won, so she's in the finals of the Queen of
Oh,
the
she
Ring.
beat. Yeah.
She beat
Okay.
Io Sky, so she's going to the pay per view, and she just got called up
Just
from
called
the
up.
NXT.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
yeah, so she's going to the big show already.
Well, thank you
I'm already.
guys.
Hold
Thank you
up,
guys
real quick.
for
My production. I mean, my prediction. You're gonna
come on.
have.
Come
You're
on
gonna
now.
have
Come on.
Jay Uso is gonna be wrestling Tonga. Oh boy, Tonga. Who's that? Is it
Tama.
Tonga? Yeah, Tama Tonga. I think he's gonna wrestle him in the championship of the King of the Ring.
I'll be
Some
with it.
type of way they're gonna beat Gunther.
I'll be with it.
Oh, Tay. All right,
Yeah.
Major League Baseball, May the 20th. Right now, we got the Marlins 2 and Brewers tied up at 2 in the top of the 10th. We got the Mariners and the Yankees. Yankees up 4-1. We got the Royals up 4-1 over the Tigers. You got the Cardinals beating the Orioles 5-0. Astros is over the Angels 6-1. We have the Padres in a doubleheader beat the Braves 6-5. The Braves came back with Chris Sale taking care of business, shuts out the Padres 3-0. Blue Jays beat the White Sox 9-3. Guardians beat the Mets 3-1. Nationals beat the Twins 12-3. Red Sox blank the Rays 5-0. Later on tonight, we have Diamondbacks and the Dodgers, big time. So with the standing, let's get it real quick for you guys. American League East, you have the Yankees with a 2-game lead over the Baltimore Orioles. In the Central, you got the Guardians with a 2-game lead over Kansas City Royals. The Guardians is Cleveland, in case you didn't know. Seattle Mariners is up 1.5 over the Rangers in the West. In the National League East, you got the Phillies stretching out on the Braves with a 5-game lead. Then in the Central, you have the Brewers with a 2-game lead over the Cubs. In the West, you got the Dodgers with a 7.5-game lead over the Padres. Big time. Make sure, like we always say, hey, sometimes you say it's like watching paint dry for some of you people. If you're close to one of them major league games or even the minor league, go to the games. It's fun, man. It's totally different. They got it like a family atmosphere for you, so you will definitely, hopefully enjoy that. I don't know, maybe not. All right, so WNBA. And hold on, let me do something. Let me change something. If I can do something real quick, because this is driving me a little bit of batty. If I can do that, I don't know if I can. I'm gonna leave it like this. So I just lied to you guys. I'm not gonna leave it like this. It's driving me crazy. So it is really driving me crazy. There we go. It was clashing. It was clashing to me. So, yeah. So check this out. We had several early games today. And I mean early that they already over with. You know what I'm saying? You had the Liberty beat the Storm 74-63. And you have the Suns that beat the Fever again. We're always going to dive in this one just because ESPN and the local channels are just forcing Indiana Fever down our throat. And the crazy thing is this. I know we don't live too far from Indianapolis. We get it. But when they had the Hall of Famer Tamika Catchings, you didn't play the games on regular TV for us to watch. I love some Tamika Catchings. You know what I'm saying? And they had some other ballers, you know, or even when Angel used to go up there. How come y'all didn't get the rights to show that game? I don't get. My problem is that they are force feeding Caitlin Clark down everybody's throat, and it's just bad. It's bad. It's truly bad. I mean, she's a good player. She's not a great player yet. You know what I'm saying? She's got to earn that right. You know, because to me, in college women basketball, it's hard to win the championship. We understand that. You know, but the great ones do. And you can say, well, no, that's Connecticut. Hey, Sophia Young with Baylor back in the day before Brittany Griner won it. You know what I'm saying? There's some people, if you're a baller, you can get that. You can do what you got to do. But you don't get all that, man. And all they doing is just building up pure hatred towards this girl, towards this young woman. Because when I say that WHAS in Louisville is showing 19 fever games, 19. Last time I checked, I ain't gonna say last time I checked, we all were just watching the game. They lost again. They lost 88-84. This team is not a good team. Well, this is a young team. Well, yeah, it is a young team. And there's some other young teams that are better than this team. But you keep on force feeding this shit. And it's ridiculous, bro. It's this sickening that instead of embracing and say, okay, make her like Angel Reese in them, even though y'all hate her, make it like you just gonna have to blend in. And if you ball, we gonna give you attention. But see, your balling is different. Your balling is a little bit off kilter to me. So as I go deeper into this, and I always do the winners first. You know what I'm saying? Let's do the winners first. Make sure you like, subscribe, all that good stuff for us, please. Bonner had 22 for the Connecticut Suns. Thomas, who is a wizard, who's Joker in the WNBA. She had 24 points, 9 assists, 14 rebounds. Harris had 16. Carrington had 14, 6 rebounds. She's the one who really slowed down Caitlin last time they played. For the Fever, Caitlin Clark had 17. She went out in the second quarter because she injured her ankle and all that kind of stuff. She came back. She was 5 for 11, 3 for 7 3-pointers. Not bad. She had 5 assists. All of them came in the fourth quarter. She had 5 turnovers, still turnover machine. Had 5 fouls and a technical, had 2 blocks, which, it neither here nor there. Boston, 10 points, 8 rebounds. And that's how I'm just going to cut that out right there. And the reason why I'm saying that, before we got on the air, I was talking to Don about this. Indiana Fever coach probably is going to get fired. And it shouldn't be because 0-4. It's a young team. It's because they do not utilize Miss Boston enough. If Aaliyah Boston is down there in the post taking care of business, it opens up everything, because that means you got to drop somebody down to help for a double team. Well, who they gonna come? They're gonna come off the weakest link. We know that. Well, you shoot that to the weakest link, they're gonna converge. If she can shoot decent and she can pass it around the horn, Aaliyah Boston has to be the main person on this team. It's not Caitlin Clark. We know y'all want it to be. Y'all know that. And it's sad, bro. It's sad. And it is just getting, like, everywhere I go, because we got a sports show, you're going to know people, they're going to, talk about different things. Everywhere I go, wait, Caitlin, and then when you bring that up, oh, I can't stand her. These people ain't even see her play an hour. I can't stand, because all you see is ESPN, the sports, everybody from Twitter, from just throwing it down your throat, man. And it's ridiculous, because there's a lot of great players in the league. What's your thought? What's your thought on this, man?
Like you were saying, though, I mean, where Boston can't even get the ball. I mean, it's rookie of the year. I mean, they're not using her at all. I mean, today she did shoot 11 shots, but I think that's
the most for her.
Yeah, that's what I was about to do research, because you're seeing 6, 4, 8, maybe.
Right.
I mean, she should be down there getting 11 or 15 and then drawing those fouls and takes it home and it collapses on you. Okay, then you can throw it back out to Caitlin.
Right.
Or you throw it back out to Mitchell. I mean, somebody, but Caitlin thinks she got control of the whole game. And even after it was at least the first or second game when Boston had her to the side and was talking to her.
First game?
It seemed like and it seemed like, look, you don't got to do this all by yourself.
Bingo.
Like, you forget that this is a team. So, I mean, I don't know, but we do know they are pushing her down our throats, force feeding her to watch it. I mean, on several channels, it feels like you can't go a day without hearing her name. It'd be other games going on. I'm watching another game last night or yesterday, and they talking about Caitlin. Like, this ain't even in the game.
Right.
She's not even playing right. Why y'all even talking about her? Right. I understand. I mean, like I said, she's a baller. She balls. She's good. But this is a different game she's a part of now.
Right.
I mean, she's gonna get hers. But
so bad, Don? You know what's so bad, before I let you go, Trav? You know what's so bad is that Kelsey Mitchell is better than her. She's the other guard. She's the guard who just came back. She was a baller at Ohio State. She's better than her right now. She's faster. She can shoot the lights out of the threes too. She can go to the hole, which she does. She used to run point also at Ohio State. So to me, that's when I say the coach, you're doing this all wrong. You believe in the hype too much yourself. Because if you can go ahead and take that pressure off of Caitlin, make her that third option, at least that two, but that third, if she can be that third option because Kelsey Mitchell's back, that's going to make a smoother transition.
True. See, Caitlin Clark is a good basketball player, but right now she's a commodity.
Big time.
You know what I'm saying? She's brought so much attention to the game that, I kind of feel like the coach is in between a rock and a hard place. I mean, if we're going to be quite honest, she's got a player like that. She has to. She is a commodity in this league. You know what I'm saying? They magically get money to do charter flights and all this stuff. Don't think it's just because, somebody donated money to the league. It's because of her. You know what I'm saying? It's all of it is because of her. You know what I'm saying? And now, it's a gift and a curse. Especially for those people like, Angel Reese and stuff like that, who's also brought attention to the game and to the play, but she's being treated differently as a commodity. You know what I mean? So, she's got these accolades in college and all that stuff, and it's great. And they told her before she got there, what I'm saying, this is different here. You're not going to do what you did there, and she's finding out. She's finding out that that's very, very true. But the coach is just going to have to. You know what I'm saying? The coach is probably going to get fired. But here's the problem: is who you're going to bring in the next coach? They're going to have to do the same thing.
Yeah, but it's recycle.
Yeah, exactly. You know what I mean? So they're going to do the same thing. So, you know what I mean? Those two can't win a game by themselves. You know what I mean? They still need a good cast. You know what I'm saying? And you're Mitchell, the good, but they need more. You know what I'm saying? And they're on TV because, somebody got to, pay that money back from charter flights.
And it's, well, you know what? And it is crazy because if you want to grow it, I get it. I understand. You just need to package it a little bit different to me. I think, of course, you got to show her games and things like that, but you're not doing her any kind of favors when you have Asia Wilson and all these other stars. I mean, they are actually the stars, and you won't see their games. You might catch it on a Sunday, maybe if you up from last night. You know what I'm saying? You might catch it at 10 o'clock somewhere on Lifetime or something like that. but Caitlin, you gonna catch her anything, and all that does is resentment. And meaning that, we talked about this before, they gonna go all balls out on her. And that right there, like I said before, she's the one player I know. First of all, she need to get stronger. She's not strong at all. I mean, and her foot speed is horrible. You go past her with things. So she's got a lot to work on. But she's that one person, like I said a couple of weeks ago, she doesn't have to play overseas. She needs to get her trainer, hit them weights and do whatever. But she can do that because she's already paid in full. She's got a shoe already. It ain't dropped there. She got a shoe. And the backlash with that was so bad that they made a lie up and said Asia Wilson had won. We was talking about that last year, but people got so mad about that. Oh, we got Nike. No, we've been working on that, and it's coming out. Yeah. Well, if it's been working on it, it should already drop this year then. See, and now they're in a race for time because you really got to drop Asia's before you do hers. And Caitlin's been done. Her shoe's been done. I don't care what nobody says. Her shoe's been done. Oh, yeah. And it's about the money. We already know that. And that's what the Nike thing. And that's about, like Travis said, commodity. They know that she's selling out these arenas and all this stuff like this. The problem is that once this is ugly as it's going to get, it's not even ugly yet. People ain't going to come back to see that. It'll be some our people. Not everybody. And then the sponsor's gonna be like, I don't know if we want to sponsor this no more. So you really got to be careful. You got to really be careful. But Travis is right, Kamadi, and the Don is right. What we talked about, and it's sad, but I like how Travis brought up this next one that we're gonna talk about. Angel Reese fitting well in Chicago. With Chicago Sky. I don't know if anybody has caught them to play yet, but she's doing her thing. She's taking care of business, but you won't hear too much fanfare. This is just going back to the LSU days. Angel Reese is uber talented, but she won't get that fanfare. You know what I'm saying? They see her hood. They see Hood Angel Reese. Before, put it on there. Let me write that down. Hood Angel Reese. That's the real. Hood. We ain't promoting that. No. All that stuff. Which really, she's doing what ballers do. Ant talks crazy shit. What they saying? Oh, he's the next MJ. He's the next. Hey, yeah. He got that passion. He's that guy. He cares about the game, man. He loves it. Right. Angel Reese, oh man, she's tarnishing this shit. Throw her out. She's hood. This all kind of characteristics that they're trying to ghetto, big time. And it's crazy, man, because you need to embrace all this. If you want the league to succeed, you got to embrace all of it, man. All of it. All that you see by her, but she was at Gorilla's concert. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, I'm pretty sure she's probably at an elementary school doing something, but you won't see that, and it's a shame. Right. But we already talked about it. You already know.
Yeah, it's a sad situation, man. I mean, and here's the craziest thing about all of it. It's in your face. They're not even hiding it.
Right.
No.
It's at least give me some low key kind of stuff. No, man, they ain't even hiding it.
True.
You know what I mean? And that makes everything even worse, man. And she's playing. She's playing. You know what I mean? The girl is playing ball. And it's unfortunate that she was given a moniker that she likely would never be able to get rid of.
Right. You're right. Like Russ Dickless.
Yeah.
Never get rid of that. Never get rid of it. What's your thought on it, Don? What you thinking on it?
I mean, that's the thing about the Angels averaging almost 12 points and 9 rebounds a game. So, I mean, that's a fit, I would say, right there. It ain't too much talk about her. I mean, the Sky, we ain't even seen the Sky on TV, really. You don't even notice it. As I was looking like, God, we haven't Sky's played 2 games so far.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, you got Indiana, I think Connecticut, and Liberty. Some of them, like, they played 4 games apiece.
All on TV.
Everything. I just know Chicago, they had to force them to put on Angel now in 1 game because I think it was the first game or so. Somebody was in the crowd and was live on Facebook or TikTok or one or the other and had 2 million views on it.
Lotto
because
was
they didn't have TV.
Lotto was there.
And she was on the court side. Yeah, she was on the court side. So, I mean, yeah, she's going to slowly do what she got to do, I think, with the least talked about. And I know Dana Evans is still there, I do believe, and handling that point.
She starts. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So I think, come season, I mean, like I said, she's going to get less talked about because who she is, and they're going to keep pushing Caitlin.
Damn.
They're going to keep pushing Caitlin.
Did you hear that?
They're going to keep pushing.
Did you hear what it is? He said Karen.
So,
Karen, Lord,
I mean, that's what they're going to do. It's ridiculous.
Boy. Is it?
But, our teammate Reese. So hey,
he always brings a gem.
Yeah,
dude, call her Karen. Lord have mercy. Oh my God, what's up, Shannon? How you doing? Wow.
Yeah,
that was deep
man.
right there. That was deep right there. But no, man, and it's a shame. But hey, it is what it is, and we've seen this before. We seen other athletes and things like that who they try to make the next best thing when you already got the best thing still going, which is crazy. But like Trav said, the T Rock said, commodity and things like we get it, we understand, but it's still a bad look for a league that's trying to get some footing. It is really bad, but it is what it is. They don't want to have to answer that when the next year the population, the crowd is out of there. Nobody's going to see the shit. Because you didn't promote them. And it is what it is. And the thing about it is, I'm gonna say this real quick. At each game I have watched Caitlin, I mean, girl, she could shoot out the gym. She could shoot out the gym. I would love to see her that, like I said, Kelsey run points so she can free up and she can just stroke it, just do all that because she's a turnover queen. Yeah, she had 5 turnovers. That was all in the fourth quarter. She's a turnover queen. It's ridiculous what goes on with that. But we gonna see, man. We gonna see because it's coming. It is coming, and like I said, the league is doing it to themselves. And hey, don't be crying, don't be crying, and they will be crying.
Oh, for
Just
sure.
like the Thunder. The Thunder's crying.
They
The
definitely
Mavs
need to be
117. The Thunder 116. The Mavs said we're not going to take it, and they did take it. They took it from them. And I would say this real quick. This is crazy because a lot of stuff was moving on that day, so you can see a lot of that. But real quick, Dallas PJ Washington only had 9 points, 5 rebounds, but he did all his damage before. You know what I'm saying? The other games and stuff like that. Hats off to him because I didn't see that coming. His shooting all those threes and things like that. Didn't see that. Mr. Jones, Derek Jones didn't see that. He had 22 points. Galford had 10. Galford and PJ Washington was the late additions to the Mavs. Really helped them out big time. Kyrie 22 and only 3 assists. Luka had 29, 10 assists, 10 rebounds. Doing this thing, and they knew they had to win this one. We're not going back to Oklahoma and have them go off and their fans go. They took care of business, and they had to come back to do it. This was a great game, great win for them. Like I don't want to steal T Rock's joy or his words, but he's always said that inexperience, and it showed. It's hard to close out people, but you got to take care of business to get back to Game 7. You got to get back to Game 7, hopefully, you know what I'm saying? And hopefully they learn from it. Shea had 36. Chet Holmgren has really probably all the doubters, because a lot of people didn't get to see Oklahoma City play. Let's be real. Chet has shut people's mouths. Dude can ball. Dude is 7'1" and Lincoln can ball. Williams 22 points, Joe 11, Dirk 11. Man, I don't know. The floor is y'all's. I don't care. Let's get it.
It's just not enough help, I guess. I mean, they young. They need some pieces added, some pieces taken away. I mean, just looking at the team, it just. I mean, they did get where they did get them there. We'll say that.
Right.
But like y'all said, in the inexperience of the playoffs, it's late in the season. They taking on veterans. Now it's a whole nother game. This ain't the regular season no more. So it's 7 games, you out. And they couldn't last the test. They couldn't, last the time. I mean, who was expecting PJ Washington to do what he was doing? Jones do what he's doing. You wouldn't have that. Lively even had some couple good games.
Lively, Shavely.
Yeah, so and then Hardaway. I don't even want to get started on Hardaway. But
please don't.
Anyway, yeah. Kyrie, Luka, they moving on. The vets, they trying to do what they haven't done. Haven't done in a while, let's say that. So whew.
Yeah, I'm not mad at this at all. Like
right.
You know what I mean? the Thunder played well. You know what I'm saying? I mean, they're just young. I'm not gonna say what they need to add or what they need to take away because I just don't know. You know what I'm saying? What I do know is that what they do have is just young and just needs just a little more seasoning on them, right? Get some Matt Lowry's on them.
Right,
You know what I'm
right.
saying? That's all that.
Like,
Get some of
That's
that
all it
Tony.
really
Get
is.
some of that Tony.
Yeah, get some of that Tony Satcheries. Just
Yes,
sprinkle it on them
sir.
a little bit.
Ooh, the garlic
You know what I'm
salt,
saying?
baby.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Woo.
Because you played vets. That's what happens when you play vets. You know what I'm saying? So
Go get Spider.
yeah. Oh yeah.
Go
Yeah.
get Spider. So you can really have a two guard. Not Dort, who's a football player, tight end. You don't need him. You don't need Giddy, who he should be dropped out of the league anyway. Go get Spider. Go get your real two guard. Real two
Right.
guard,
Right.
and then another post player, a veteran. They be straight. I'm with you. I'm with you. I mean, this team, hey, and they still are probably under contract because they all young. Yes, sir. Yes,
Yeah.
sir. The future's bright. As long as you can
Yeah.
do what you got to do, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Like I said, I ain't mad at the Maverick. You know what I'm saying? They did what they were supposed to do. As veterans, they did not back down.
True. That's true. Yeah. Hey, congratulations, Mavs. You doing
Yes,
something?
sir.
Doing something what the Cowboys can't do. Man, Jesus, Lord have mercy. Speaking
Boston
of,
next. Oh no, Boston first.
woo, Pacers 130,
Minnesota.
the Knicks 109. The Pacers.
Shocking.
This ain't even shocking. This is not shocking because the thing about it is that the Pacers offense has always been higher. Even the first two games they lost, they was winning and shit. They just folded. Their defense is horrible, all this kind of stuff. Now you got all these dudes dropping off like flies, because they hurt and all that kind of stuff. Ain't no way they was gonna lose that, man. When Hart came in there with his abdominal, when Anunoby, who was hurt, he could barely run. I'm like, man, that's a wrap. And then my man Brunson break his hand, but it was over with anyway. It didn't make no difference. And Halliburton did his thing. Nembhard did his thing. Halliburton had 25 and 6 assists. Nembhard had 20 and 6. Turner had 17 and 5. Naismith had 19, and he had some big time buckets and steals. Pascal couldn't miss in that first half. He had 20 points. I think all his points probably came in the first. He couldn't miss anything. Off the bench, T.J. McCullough. That's why it's important to have some bench players. Jackson from Kentucky had 9 points. Toppin 3, Shepard 4. Did they thing, man. Double D had 39. He had to. He had to have 39. He had 39. Hart had 10. Brunson 17, broken hand, and 9 assists. Anunoby had 5 in the first 4 minutes. Alec Burks, where have you been? 26 points off the bench. McBride 8, and Passion, Precious or whatever his name, whatever, had 4 points.
Yeah, Precious.
Yeah.
Precious. So
Precious.
Yeah, man,
My
Precious.
Precious.
Precious was bobbling the ball, scared all day long. Pacers did what they needed to do as a healthy team.
Right.
They took care of that business.
And they got a great coach.
Oh yeah, Rick Carlisle.
Fantastic coach. But I'm going to be so bold as to say that I'm glad the Knicks got as far as they did and how they did it. But, you know, their hopes died in January when Randall got hurt.
Oh no! And I'm gonna say this:
He's that extra piece. He's that extra piece that was missing for them, though.
I don't think
everybody
so.
stepped up. Everybody stepped up in his place.
They
But
played
it been
different.
a different game.
They played different with him. I think they was a better
No.
team. To me, I
No
think
doubt.
they was a better team without him for the simple fact he's a selfish ass. And he wants that ball, and you wouldn't. To me, he don't want to be a Robin. He wants to be that guy. And this is Brunson's team. Like, to me, if I'm them, he's on the block. He's on the block.
Sure. Oh,
You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
I mean, to me,
No.
But I
know.
get what you're
I see
saying.
what you're saying.
Missing
Yeah.
an all-star and all that kind of stuff. And I get that. But dude's a selfish ass, man. I mean, I don't know if we would have played out like this. I'm just saying.
I'm not gonna say it played out like this. Like I said, they got where they got, and they did well to get where they got. You know what I'm saying, in the playoffs.
Oh yeah, you're right.
But I still believe that added little piece. You know what I'm saying? A few more rebounds, a few more points. You know what I'm saying?
Post present.
Yeah, that would have made a difference. I'm not saying they would have won. I'm not saying they would have lost everything. What I'm saying is it would have made a difference.
I think all the ex-Kentucky big men has morphed into 3-point shooters.
Yeah, and made a glass.
I'm just saying, even though we're going to talk about him a little later, Cat, you want him on the block, he shoots threes out in it ain't hit. Mr. Glass, like you said. Randall shoots more 3-pointers now than ever. PJ Washington. I mean, like, I get it, but I'm with you. If Randall would take his ass inside and post up, get them rebound, get that dirty work, get that post play, because Hardenstein, whatever, he was just running up down. I mean, he
was a body.
That's it. That's it. Keep the ball alive. Boom, 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 boom. A real post player, I get you right, and it should be Randall. If his attitude is legit, all day, they in the finals. But if his attitude is how it has been, and people can change.
Right.
People can change. But going there, like you said, all they need was from you was like 18 and 10. That's it.
Yeah. Hardenstein with playing 30 minutes with no points. 0 for 2 in the block. I mean, he had 8 rebounds, but I expect you to because you played 30 minutes.
Thank you for making my point. No, I'm teasing. Go ahead.
Well, hell,
that's the thing, though. That's that body. That's that body you're looking for.
The thing about it, don't forget, Hardenstein took Mitchell Robinson's spot as a center.
He did.
So they had Hart and Anunoby playing that power forward.
Yeah.
So one of them would just been on the bench,
Yeah. Because you got him. So see, once the injuries affected them in the long run, was then. So you got, by him being hurt, by Mitchell come right there into the playoffs. Didn't he get hurt sometime before the playoffs, but whatever it was? So then come into playoffs, then he got Hart with his injury, which we watched the other day. So, and Anunoby, then you had Bronson just finished it out. It's like it's done. It's over. Once he went out, you knew it was over.
I mean, let's be honest. It's Brunson and a whole bunch of role players, and that's why I can see what Travis going with because Randall's been a 2-time All-Star and all that kind of stuff like that, and so you expect him to be that 1-2 punch can go in because Double D and Hart and Anunoby, they all role players, and it's perfect for them. I don't know how long they can withstand that Thibodeau coaching because that's a little bit different. And a lot of people get tired of his coaching after a while. So we're going to see because I always say it's like a college team. But we're going to see how long they can deal with that. Not saying that they're not because, that culture that Villanova has with them guards is tough as nails, is real. But there's a whole bunch of hey, if you're a Knicks fan, you're happy. But you're going to have to make some changes. I'm sorry, you're going to have to make some changes.
But with Brunson, he's doing the same thing he does if Randall was there. That's the saying. How much would the shift? How much would the boat shake?
When you got somebody who demands the damn ball, who's like a prima donna receiver, it can shift a lot. And you got to think, the locker room shifts. Because if I'm sitting here talking all this cash shit about T-Rock and he don't give me the ball and y'all know I'm this and that and half the team's my boys, the other half is his boys, it affects a whole bunch. Dude was an all-star before Brunson. Randall was that guy. It makes a difference. And he's got to say, I'm number 2. Hopefully he'll say it. If not, then he got to go out the door. You can get somebody from Randall. That's the thing about it. Randall has built up as an asset that you can get somebody for him. Who you gonna get though? You can get people. Somebody that knows, dude, this is Brunson's team. Like, he took the team. It's his team. It ain't Randall no more. It used to be Randall's. That's a wrap.
Yep.
But he adapt to it.
Randall's the highest paid on the team. Also,
Yes, sir. Yeah, until Brunson get enough. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is what it is. We wish them the luck. Maybe not.
Yeah.
They out of there. Speaking of something, hey man, hey.
Thank you very much.
T Woods, and not for his purpose. T Woods, you had everybody tricked. You guys got up 2-0, then went down. Well, tied. Get up losing 2 at your home. Then it was 2-2. Then you lost in the 3. Hey, congratulations to these young bucks, man. This is another young team besides Rudy ass old Gobert. Congratulations, because Ant did not have a good game, and his teammates rocked and rolled, and Ant got it cooking a little bit into the 3rd and 4th. So, you don't have to do it by yourself, which is great. McDaniels talked all that shit and did all that stuff. He backed up at 23 points, 6 rebounds. Rudy Gobert sighting had 13 points, 9 rebounds. That's all he needs to do. He ain't got this block shots, rebound, all that kind of stuff. Towns had 23 points, 12 rebounds, 2 assists. Mike Conley is the calming sensation. He's a smooth orchestra. He's that guy. Just let him cook. He gonna let everybody get into places. He's gonna feed them right. Him missing them games hurt. If he was at them 2 games at Minnesota before, they might have already won this series. I'm just saying. Edwards had 16. He was 6 for 24, shooting 2 for 10, 7 assists. Did his thing. Naz Reid, man. Naz Reid, another one off that bench, 11 points, 4 big time in that 3rd, 4th quarter. Did his thing. Big Head Anderson had 2. Caldwell Pope 5. He was garbage at the Lakers. He's garbage over here. Murray had 35. Most of them was in the first half. Joker had 34, 7 assists, and 19 boards. You by yourself. And you by yourself because Porter Jr. had 7 and Gordon had 4. Ooh, and the bench had 5 points, and that was Bron. When you do not you cannot win the championship and lose some key people off that bench and think you're going to perform and win it again. They made no changes. They did not improve themselves. And when the big boys, the big young athletic team came and got some people like the most underrated to me, Ant's defense is underrated. It's underrated. I don't think he gets the pub for him. But McDaniels is so underrated. At 6'9", and it can guard from 1 to 4. Dude is 6'9", can guard from 1 to 4. And he does it. This team probably is the best defensive team remaining, probably in the league, period, but now remaining. They took out did anybody ever, was this on your bingo card, that the Timberwolves would beat the Nuggets 3 times at Denver? Who had that shit? I mean,
nobody.
No, sir. Congratulations to the Timberwolves.
Yes, sir. I like that. That was, I said again. You know what I mean? I ain't mad at this one either. You know what I mean? Like to see that. I like the Timberwolves' energy. They got good energy, man. I like watching them play. Right. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not even an NBA guy, but just watching them in this series, you know what I'm saying? It was just like, yeah, this is. I like these guys. This, you know what I mean? But all in all, like you said, the Nuggets didn't improve themselves. They just relied on Joker.
Right.
They relied on Murray.
Right.
And just, was hoping that Gordon and them would pick up, you know what I'm saying, again. And it just didn't work out for them. You know what I mean? Gordon had, 4 points?
4 points.
4 points.
Mm-hmm.
Sickening.
You know what I mean? Yeah, I bet you. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. He might have just had a really nice dunk. You know what I mean? Dunk. Go ahead, do your dunk contest thing out there, man. Because yeah, that's and he knows it.
Yeah,
He
yeah,
knows it. Now,
yeah.
the
Nice,
question
nice.
is, does the organization know it? That's the question, right? Are they going to make any moves?
Excuse me.
You know what I mean? I don't know. I don't know. I think they're still happy with what they got. I think they'll just add other pieces, but I don't think that's not going to affect Joker, Murray, hell, even Porter Jr. for that matter. I don't think it's. I think Aaron Gordon will get traded before anybody else on that team will.
Yeah,
Mm.
I can see that because to me, him and Porter are looking like twins.
Yep.
Both
Man,
of
I
them
was just
jacking
saying
up
the same thing.
3-pointers. Ain't doing nothing. That ain't doing
Yeah.
nothing, bro.
No. No.
I
Excuse
love
me.
it. I loved it. Loved Minnesota. Like you said, their energy. I just love watching Ant because he's going to talk it. He's going to do it. He's going to showboat. He's going to print. He's all about it. I mean, he's going to show. He took it to you. You going to know it. I love it. Forget it. Minnesota's doing what they supposed to do, and now they moving on. And then we're gonna tell Dallas, like Anthony said at the end of the game, oh, my matchup's against Kyrie. Let me see what I can do. This is pretty much like,
And he ain't gonna do nothing
hey,
against him.
can,
Mm-mm.
we don't think he can do
Nah,
nothing.
no.
No,
That's a
no,
different
nothing.
beast. He need to take Luca or some shit like that. I think, nah, bro. And I get it. He gonna,
Yeah.
he because he's bigger. But dude, Kyrie's a wizard, dude. Nobody can stay in front of him. I don't care how athletic you are. He'll have his moments. But Kyrie, to me, I wouldn't want to. I wouldn't like you have to for that one. To me, you have to pick your spots because he'll be in foul trouble.
Mm-hmm.
Kyrie's different, bro. He's different. And
He
I get
probably
it.
just
I love it.
yeah.
I love that he said it.
That was the hype right
Yeah.
there.
Yeah, because you might want to go maybe on Luca or something like that, and Luca gonna get you in trouble too. Like it's gonna be Daniels on Luca, and they're gonna put Kyrie on. I mean, and on Kyrie, and then they gonna have to throw some more bodies like Conley with him and stuff like that. Because those are two ball dominant, can get anywhere they want to anytime. You didn't face that like let's be honest. Mary half ass showed up for this series.
Yeah.
He did.
And the point guard is the Joker. These dudes got the ball in their hands, man. And I get it. I mean, who was guarding Caldwell Pope? Like, that's a break, right? That's a damn break. And apparently Gordon and Porter was too. So, yeah, I get it. You can. Try it.
Mm.
We'll see. I mean,
See
I
how it
don't
works
know.
out.
I love it. I mean, you supposed to be you want to be the best player. You want to go against what? Because that's the crazy thing. Because Luka is the best on that team, but Kyrie Irving with that ball, he's a musician. He is a musician.
Yeah.
That's pretty much what he wanted. He said, "I want, they put me on the best player." He called out Kyrie.
Yeah, get that. The best on that team is Luka.
Yeah.
For sure.
But you can go ahead and get them go and get that foul trouble real quick. That's all right. All freshman team, all rookie team. You got Chet Holmgren, Wildcats Jr. from the Heat, Brandon Miller from Buzz City. We know that's Charlotte. Goodness gracious. Brandon P. That's how we're gonna say for Golden State, and Wimby from San Antonio. And you know what? Chet and Wimby, we all knew that. Brandon balled his ass off. Pusha P, Brandon P. I mean, he had some good moments, and they'll let you know. I guess ain't nobody else balled out. I mean, I don't
Really.
know. I don't know.
Because when that popped up, I was like, "Oh, who these guys? I forgot all about them." I mean, you knew Chat, Vic, and your boy Lil P down there, but you don't see Charlotte on TV enough. I guess you'll say that too.
Right. But the thing about him, he was the second leading scorer of rookie. So,
Oh,
I mean,
well, that
but
makes
like you
sense.
said, we don't get to see Charlotte, and then
Yeah.
and podcast or whatever. He's a glue guy. He's a glue guy. So I don't know. Travis, you think anything about them?
This is like the who's who of rookies. I mean, yeah, no, no. You got those. Okay, so you got three players that I actually, what I'm saying, have watched and seen them play.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? The other two, you know what I'm saying? Okay, you know what I'm saying? We got to give it to somebody.
Right. Right. I'm with you. That's what I was like.
Right.
They had that hat like. All right,
Shake
draw.
it, shake it,
Draw.
shake it, shake it, shake it. Yeah, let's shake it.
There we go.
Let's shake it on out. Before we leave you guys, we want to go ahead and do a little quick preview. So tomorrow we have the Pacers at the Celtics. Celtics is a 9.5-point favorite against the Pacers. Well, now it's done moved up to 10.5. It's moved up to 10.5. So I guess everybody was taking the Celtics, so the line done moved up. Everybody talks about the Celtics defense. It's supposed to be one of the best defensive teams and things like that. To me, I'm so happy that it is the Pacers over the Knicks. I just don't think the Knicks had enough firepower to deal with the Celtics. Because Celtics can get to 120, but Patriots can too. But the Celtics have better defense. We know that. If the Celtics is really that team that people want to deem them are, and say they are, whatever, this needs to go. It should be 4-2 Celtics, in my opinion. Should be.
Yeah, should be.
Should be.
I agree. That's
see that.
reasonable. That's very reasonable. Yeah. Again, you're definitely going with more experience now. With the Celtics and all that stuff, and as
Big
opposed to
time.
the Pacers. But yeah, a lot more. You know what I'm saying? They got a killer on that team too. But if the Pacers, I think, could squeak out too, just because of the hustle. You know what I'm saying? The way they play. But you know what I'm saying? That you just can't stop what the Celtics do, because what they do well. You know what I'm saying? They don't do. There ain't a whole lot of flash to it. You know what I'm saying? They get their main dude open. You know what I'm saying? And then from there, it frees up a whole lot of other stuff. You know what I mean?
Right.
So you're gonna really have to guard somebody.
I'm gonna tell you.
on the Celtics team.
I'm gonna tell you who they're gonna miss. If Porzingis does not play, then this series is closer than a lot, because Harford can't guard no Mal Turner. He can't. He's gonna push and foul, and then they bring in the other guy, a little short guy who used to play for Michigan State and Memphis, Tillman or whatever. That hurts. And it hurts not even just for this series. It's if they win it, you're going to need Porzingis definitely in that final. Like, I don't know how long he's going to be out, but even if you can get him a couple of games, say the Celtics win, without him, you got to get him back in the flow. But to me, I think it's just close. To me, I think it's closer without Porzingis, because Porzingis has been balling. He had ball, but what happens? He's always hurt. It never fails. 7'3", 7'2", always hurt, and that's a problem.
And I'm going with you, right? I'm going with you as already talking about. It's going to be closer than what people think it's going to be.
Mm-hmm.
I think the Pacers are going to even cover this spread right here, and it's going to be 10.5.
Right.
I think they're going to keep it close. They're going to, up tempo. They're going to. Anybody you talking about Porzingis, and I think I was reading today, Tillman's a game time decision as we talk.
And he's the backup.
Yeah. So that's going to be enoughly hurt right there for them. The pace is going to keep it quick, make Celtics chase them, and they're going to be doing the same thing, keeping up with Tatum and Brown.
Right.
So I don't know how much, your boy Derek's going to do for the Pacers. Celtics, but
right.
I think they can somewhat, combat each other, as in,
Should be a good one.
trade 1-on-1. So,
Should be a good one. Should be a good one.
I'm thinking the possibility it could go 7.
Yeah,
I'm just saying.
No. I agree with you. This because I think that like Rick Carlisle did not really stress defense because when you look at that team, Pascal can play defense, Naismith can play defense, and Nembhard can play defense. Halliburton should be able to hold some water. We already know that Turner can play some block shots and rebounds. So you have a makeup of team, but you wanted them all five out and all that. You know what I'm saying? And leaving a lot of things to desire. You wanted to outscore people like back in the day when we was growing up when the score was 140 to 125 and all that crazy shit. That's what like Carlisle wanted to do. Push it. But when you're in the playoffs, you got to play some defense. But I don't think the Celtics defense is. Let's put it this way. They are a much different team on the road at home. And you supposed to be championship quality team. It shouldn't be that much difference. And it is a big difference. Like we may see the Celtics win these two games and be close, and then Indiana just blow the doors off them in game 3. You know what I'm saying? And that's crazy to me because, like I said, Naismith, he played with Boston. So he knows Tatum and them. I'm not saying that he's going to slow them down, but he knows them. He done faced them in practice. You know what I'm saying? Nembhard is that rockhead boy that you can't get away from you, so he going to stick his nose in there. Like, they got some people that can match up. Not saying that Tatum, hell, we seen it happen before. Let Tatum get 35, let old boy get 30-something, cut White off. White can't go for 27. He can't go for that. That's the key. Him, and then we forget about Holiday. Because Holiday has not had a big-ass playoff push. But he can get it.
Yeah.
So you gotta like, and also real quick,
For sure.
Halliburton has to be aggressive like he was against the Knicks in that game 7. You can't do all that 9 points, 2 rebounds, and 7. You got to be explosive. Dude, you can score. You got to open it up. You got to put that pressure on them.
Right. Yeah. You got to be the player that got you to where you are. You know what I'm saying? A USA team, all that stuff. You got to be that guy.
Right.
Yeah, man.
Right.
Pascal's gonna have to show up. Put some numbers up.
And I ain't worried about Pascal. You know, because he's a champion. He gonna do his thing. Like for the Celtics, you got to figure out who you putting on him because he's gonna draw fouls. Do you risk Tatum and them on him? Or White? Somebody's got to guard him. Somebody's got to guard him big time. So he gonna be able to do his thing. But you need Halliburton to go ahead and like y'all said, be that Olympian, do whatever you got to do because that makes a difference. You can't sit there and wait and be soft. You can't be soft and be like, okay, well, now I'm going to play and you're down 3-1. You can't do that.
Superman.
That ain't going to work.
At all. Mavs at T-Woods. We talked about it a little before. T-Wolves is 4.5-point favorite. This one, man, I'm going to tell you, man, as much I love Kyrie and I love Luka, but they're going to have to average 30-some points each. To me. That defense for the T-Wolves is different. And the most telling part is that Ant had a horrible, not going to say horrible, he was off, and he even said he was off, and he still put up 16, 17, whatever it was, and they still won. They still came back. Like, they are different. To me, they seem like a finals team. And can win the whole damn thing.
Yeah.
I
agree, yeah.
And I don't know if the Mavs is like, PJ Washington, you gonna hit them threes? Listen, because you're gonna have to hit these threes. Your favorite player, the Don Hardaway, he gonna have to show up. You know what I'm saying? Like it's got like Derrick Jones Jr., whatever his hell's name is not known for offense.
No.
So when he had 22, that was like you're gonna have to score at least 15 points a game. Like it's gonna have to be some difference makers on this team for Dallas. It can't be them two only because also we don't seen them beat a team with 2 people 3 times that they plays. This right here, if the Mavs does not get the necessary help, this might be a 5-game series, 6 at the most.
I can agree
Yeah.
with that. I can go right with that because I've been looking at the Mavs for a while. Not the Mavs, but the T Wolves,
Mm-hmm.
and them pitting them up against the Dallas. Like I said, I just don't see enough Dallas players showing up to play.
Right. That's
And
what
because there's too much defense on Minnesota to have everybody join into the reindeer games. I mean, it's like, no,
right.
everybody just ain't going to get their part. And I don't see, T Wolves giving that opportunity to the other guys. Like I said, you can get one of them. Luca probably might average his triple double,
Right.
but I don't, it shouldn't take where Luca's leading scorer, leading rebounder, and leading assist guy every game. That's
Yeah.
not going to do it.
He gonna have to be, and Kyrie gonna have to match him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because they too big. T was too big down low.
Too big. Who's guarding
Yeah.
Cat? Who's guarding Cat?
Right. Exactly. I'm saying, yeah, they just too big down there, man. Yeah, it's gonna be a rough one for the Mavs for sure. Um, and then if Ant get hot, it's a done deal. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's a wrap.
It's a done deal. So, yeah, the T Wolves have something the Mavs don't have other than length, and that's a good supporting cast.
True.
Yeah.
You're right. My thing is this: how we was talking about before we got on here. We're talking about Luca and talking about Ant with Kyrie. That's funny to me because as you flip it, who's guarding Ant? Luca don't play no damn defense. Kyrie's too small. Who's guarding him? Derek Jones. I mean, he's gonna have to guard him. Just because he can jump out the gym, he's gonna have to try to do stuff. But then as we put him, who's guarding these other players?
Right.
Like
Ant's gonna eat. Ant's gonna eat.
He gonna have. I mean, it's gonna be easy for them to eat because Cat and this is when you're gonna see Rudy Gobert. He's gonna average 15 and 12, and that's all he needs to do because they ain't got nobody down there. I mean, Gofford and Lively or whatever.
Yeah.
I mean, that's cool, but they role players.
That's not. Yeah, that's not.
That's
gonna
not
do
it. That's not it. And if you Dallas, do you go big? Can you afford to go big? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like
T Wolves have that perfect. I said this before. They have that perfect balance of young good talent
yes, sir.
and vets.
Yes, sir.
Right.
Yes,
Perfect.
sir.
Are they gonna rely on PJ Washington to hold Towns?
He gonna
Like,
have
don't
to.
let Towns start having a good game because he can have those good games too.
Oh no, yeah, he gonna have to. It's gonna have to
Yeah.
be Kentucky on Kentucky crime. It's gonna have to, for real, because he's strong enough to like hold him off a little bit. But we're talking about Towns who's 6'11", PJ 6'6". I'm on the post, backing you in. You can't guard me, and we already know that Derek Jones weighs 100 pounds. What? Like they in trouble down low. They are in
For real,
so
though.
much trouble down low. It's
For real,
not even funny. Like this is gonna be ugly. This could be ugly because like T-Rock said, like the Don said, Ant is gonna go off. You just gotta hope he don't go off the whole time because nobody can guard him.
Nobody.
And then you gotta throw this in. Let's be real. McDaniels, he's an X factor because he's gonna guard Luca. He's gonna see Kyrie. He's gonna be on everybody because he can guard everybody, and he's gonna still score. But then you go to the bench. You got Anderson. You got Reed. Who's guard? Like, man, yeah, bro. This is. This stinks. This stinks.
Yeah.
This
Yeah.
stinks. This is. That's why really I wish OKC won. Because I know OKC plays defense too. I think this would have been a better matchup if OKC and T was playing. Not saying that OKC would win it, but I think it would just be I think they match up better from size wise and all kinds of stuff like options and stuff like that. This right here, man, this can smell real funky because we know they can win on the road as far as T-Wolves. They get that 2-0 lead and get down there 3-0. Yeah. And you know what they say? Y'all already know what it is. Done.
Yep.
Over, over.
Faneed. Hey, thank you guys for joining us tonight. We really appreciate you guys and everything you do, all the support you guys give. Much love. Make sure you subscribe, like, follow, share, subscribe to the big page, the 54 Sports Facebook page. Go ahead and do that. We really appreciate what you guys do. T-Rock, what you leaving them with?
Man, I much love to everybody. I really appreciate the love and support that you've given us. Thank you so much, and everybody have a really good week.
The Don.
Hey, we appreciate everyone for the support. The love you spread out. All the subscribers, the new viewers, and everything else. Keep on watching. We got new things coming. So just picture this, or hear this, as I should say. Don't worry about failure. You only have to be right once.
Okay, is that a Hallmark card or what? What was that? What the hell was that? What was that?
Say
What was that?
motivation. Don't
Okay.
worry about it. You can fail however many times.
Don't
but
worry about it, sweetheart.
Don't worry about
Don't
it.
worry about it, sweetheart. Don't worry about it, sweetheart. Look, yeah, you're right. Hey, I'm gonna tell you what, man. This we preach this, and this is what we do. The thing about it is, the brotherhood, and we're trying to add some ladies too, so to be the familyhood, I guess. But it's real, being able to break bread with these guys and Antoine and the mayor and everybody else who's part of the team is a special thing. So always understand who's rocking with you. Not just because you just made a move and did something successful. Who's going to be in your corner? Who's going to understand that every day is not going to be a good day? But you keep grinding, you keep going, you keep moving. Because at the end of the day, well, you could say you better yourself at least 1% of that time, it makes a difference. So continue. We say this to the youth. We say this to adults. Everybody, continue to try your best, to strive to be better than what you was yesterday. It makes a difference. Big time. We out. Peace.
Peace.